Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Foliage. Today we are going to be talking about another beautiful philodendron which is called as Philodendron Silver Cloud. Now this plant is known for its beautiful heart-shaped leaves. It gets even more rounder as and when it starts to get mature. This is the same plant that I had propagated. It has put out a new leaf. This was the older leaf. You can see it was much smaller, but the new leaf is coming out bigger. There is a third leaf coming up. Hopefully that leaf is going to be much more bigger than these two, so I'm pretty excited about it. So let's talk a little bit in detail about this plant. Again, this plant is also from the tropical environment, prefers warmth and humidity. Talking about the soil mix, I have used the soil mix which is a mix of coco peat, garden soil, sand and perlite. It is very loose, porous, well draining, yet it retains slight amount of even moisture. Do not keep the soil soggy wet, otherwise the plant will have a root rot. Ensure the pot that you're using should have a drain hole so that the excess water can drain out. The soil should maintain a slight amount of moisture. They are not drought tolerant plant. They can get easily damaged. The leaves will start to turn crisp at the edges if it is being underwatered. The leaves will start turn yellow if it does not get a lot of water. So you have to ensure that the moment you see around 1 to 2 inches of the upper layer of soil is dry, go ahead and do a complete watering until the water starts passing through the drain hole. Talking about the light, they will do excellent in indirect bright light. Do not keep them in very low light or do not give them direct sunlight. Probably early morning direct sunlight before 10 a.m. is okay, but they will do excellent in indirect bright light, dapple sunlight or filtered light. That is the best thing. You can grow it indoor, you can grow it outdoor. If you're growing it indoor, keep it closer to the windowsill where there is a good amount of indirect bright light without the afternoon direct sunlight falling onto the leaves. Otherwise the leaves will get burnt. Do not keep it under the air conditioning vent or the heater because that will again damage. Talking about temperature and humidity, they prefer a temperature between 15 degrees Celsius up to 34-35 degrees Celsius. They prefer a good amount of humidity. Anything above 50-60% is going to work out really well. If you are from a very dry environment, then if you're growing it indoor, then you'll have to use a humidifier. Outdoor, of course, you cannot use a humidifier, so you'll have to club a lot of plants together. Keep the pebble water tray beneath. That is going to help with the humidity. Also during the afternoons, if it's very warm, do a light misting. That is going to work out really well. That is what I have been doing this summer and it has been working out excellent. I don't see a lot of crisping of the leaves or brown edges. It's because I have been misting them with drinking water. Of course, I do not use tap water. Even when I'm watering it, I do not use tap water. I use old water, which has been working out really well. Now talking about propagation, I've already made a video on it. I'll put the link in the description below. It is pretty simple. It's all about doing a stem cutting basically beneath the node. You will get a fair idea once you watch the video. I'll put the link in the description below. Now talking about, is this plant toxic? Yes, this plant is toxic because it belongs to the genus of Philodendron. All the plants under the genus of Philodendron are toxic to humans as well as pets. So keep this plant away from the reach of small children and pets. Keep it at a safe distance. As long as the plant leaves are not ingested or the stem is not ingested, it's absolutely fine. If you're going to touch the leaves, it's better you wash your hands after that. But the issue is if the leaves are ingested or if any part of the plant is ingested, it could lead to problems. So ensure you are careful with it. Even while propagating it, ensure you're using gloves, especially if you have sensitive skin, because if your skin is sensitive and if the plant milk or the sap comes in contact with the skin, it can leave a rash or it can even cause allergy. So ensure that you're keeping that in mind. Now talking about pest issues, yes, they do get affected with spider mites just like our other philodendrons. So always do a routine check. Check beneath the leaves. If you tend to see anything, go for any organic solution that you have been using and that has been working out really well for you. Do not wait for the last minute. The earlier you treat, the much better it is. Apart from that, guys, it's a very easy to grow plant. This is a very common plant. You will easily find it in your local nursery, online, garden center. You can easily find this plant. Not very expensive. It's very affordable plant because again, because of the tissue culture propagation, there are a lot of plants in the market, so you can easily find them online or in your local nursery. So guys, that's all about it. It's an absolutely beautiful plant. If you haven't purchased this plant, please do add it in your collection. Even if you are a beginner, you do not need to be worried. You can easily take care of it if you follow the basic care. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.